And we're live. Guilty. And Raphael. Guilty beat you by a fraction of a second, I think. I mean, both your messages came in at the same exact second. So close that YouTube could be messed up. Could get mixed up on who was actually first. Yes. I'm only going by what I see on my side, so I don't really know. So I just loaded up, but I didn't actually see if we're in the spot where we need to be in the game. So let me see here. Yeah, it's a jeweled scepter, a candle, and a silver coin. And I believe. Wait, shouldn't there be more than that? Wait. And a powerful broadsword. Okay, so that's where we left off at. So we got the clue from our viewer that we need that scroll. We weren't told how to get the scroll, but let's see if we can figure it out on our own. So we got to make our way back to the castle and see if we can put our brains together and figure out how we're going to get this scroll without cheating and without looking it up. Do we think we can do it? Or will we give up and look it up later on? You could use the arrow for some of it. We got the game genie. What? Can we examine that window? There's nothing unusual considering where you are. There's someone in that window. So we have to think outside the box. And I don't know if I'm smart enough to think outside the box. I did figure out how to think outside the box for figuring out how to walk around the stump. Yeah, well, when we first entered the castle for the very first time, it mentioned a wizard. The girl in our party mentioned a wizard. This is a wizard's castle, and we have to be wary of him. Not really. Unless you got to throw the coin at the window. Inventory consists. I can't even spell right. A jeweled scepter, a candle, a silver coin, and a powerful broadsword. Now, she has the scepter, but I don't know. I gave it to her because she does spells. And I would assume that she would have the scepter and not myself. Unless I'm supposed to have the scepter. I just don't know if she's supposed to have the scepter or if I'm supposed to have the scepter. Yes, we are. Just a reminder, we're trying to figure this out without any spoilers. I think I did leave one item behind because we can't carry everything. And it's that... what was that thing called? It was used to... Google said it was used for ceremonies and rituals or something. I just want to know what that word meant. Not in the game, but just in general. Good evening. Can't actually go west or east in this direction. I don't think so. Or up. No, okay. Or down, even. I don't think that'd be wise, Sabrina says. Or up, or down here. Or west, or east. We examine the room, though. Musty smell and stone walls give an eerie feeling. I thought of one thing earlier, but I haven't tried it out yet. So let's see if we can close this door. I wonder if it's air from this door. It's stuck open. Okay. Because I know if you go through the door, we get warped out of here. And so we have to go down and try to get the thing. Well, I don't know. If we go through that door, or if we actually go up to the try to get into his room, we get kicked out of the room. Try to go into the door, we just get warped out of this castle back down into the cave where we don't want to be. It's a long way back. We need this scroll, but when we try to grab the scroll, the mysterious wind blows the scroll out of reach. How do we stop the wind? What if I try to flip the coin? Flip coin. Alright. Okay, put down candle. No, that wasn't the solution. Walk around scroll. Did we examine the coin? It's a solid silver and it's very worn. Examine candle. Candle is not lit. I don't think we can light it either. There's nothing in here which to light it. Examine scepter. Scepter bears the symbol of your homeland, Wallachia. It's possible. We tried to light it where the witch was, because she has a cauldron sitting on fire. And the game tells me that I can't do that there. So, but maybe we could do it somewhere else, though. And if we examine the sword, the swirling artwork on the side of the blade spells out the word Kadash. I'm afraid I can't do that right now. Okay, nothing happens. No. Close window. Can we close the window? There's none here. Can't go down further. Can't go west. Can't go east. North, south. Only back up again. Can't go north. No, actually, I don't know if it'll let us even go north. We have to go into the door, but the door just kicks us out. You know, that could be it too. We have one item, but we left it out there. Set candle on scroll. Sorry, I don't understand. Put down. So it doesn't understand that terminology. Place. That's a good idea, though. That. It's a good idea, but if we were able to actually set something on it, we would be close enough just to grab it. And we can't grab it. So. Good idea, but that won't work. Why won't it work? You're in a high chamber, stairs wind down, air chamber lies in front of you. Close the door. There's none here. That's not a door? A spirit wind erupts suddenly and hurls you down the stairway. When I did set the candle down, it was sorta near the spirit room. I wanna. What if we tell her to use a spell? Can't do that right now. Show the space there. What did you have in mind? How do we use the scepter? Because she does ask, what do you have in mind? Like, when she asks, what do you have in mind, can I just answer what she says? Or do we have to start over with a new phrase? To quit, make sure you saved your game and then turn off your computer. Oh, I can't spell again. I'm typing too fast. What did you have in mind? What did you have in mind? Nothing happens. The scepters might not even be needed here. Did I try this already? Okay, I did. Nothing happens. The incense thing, we have to go get the incense thing. This game decided we can't have a big inventory. Throw coin at door. I don't think that did anything.
Into the pit with those bloodthirsty sons of war!
It won't budge. What? It won't budge. It won't budge. I wonder if it's confusing the word raise with something else. Good idea, but that won't work. Oops. I don't know if we want the incense thing. Or if we don't want the incense thing. I mean, we could just get out of here and go look. Go get the thing. To get the incense thing, then I got to put down the candle and the coin. Or even the scepter and or the sword. It's called the sensor. That's what it was. But I looked up on Google what sensor was, and it said it was used for rituals or I forget the wording it used. I mean, maybe we don't need the sword right now, you know? I don't remember. Maybe we'll drop the sword for now. Eric will not let you have it. Well, we can drop the scepter. I don't know if we want to drop the sensor. The scepter. Hold on. How I spell it again? C-E-N-S-E-R. What, the scepter or the sensor or the scepter? Can we open the sensor? I don't know. Don't budge. You know, I don't know if I've ever examined it. What if we skip that? The sensor is made of brass and gold. Engraved upon the bottom are the words, "Wave me." Ah, the sensor is full of unlit incense. Wave me. Let's go into the castle and wave it, not out here. That's one thing I forgot to do. We forgot to examine the sensor. Well, I know we're early in the game, and I can't really comment on too much, but one main difference between this and the original is so far there's nothing chasing me or trying to get me anywhere. In the original, we had a werewolf trying to chase me every second outside the castle. Then we had a vampire that would pop up every so often inside the castle. Now there's no werewolf on the outside or nothing else chasing me. And there's supposed to be a wizard in this castle now because the vampire's dead, I guess, supposedly. But there's nothing trying to chase me. Nothing's popped up yet. Games are. What you reading? Uh-huh. Nothing happens. Maybe we do it down there. What said? You are in a large candlelit chamber. I tried to light the candle here. Need to light sensor? Fingers cannot fit into the cracks. What? Need a matchstick. That's not a spoiler, right? Remember, just remind you. Maybe not, but I just making sure. Don't want no spoilers. Not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just saying. Just a reminder. I can't remember from one week to the next who said they haven't played the game. So, you know, I just that's why I have to ask, you know. Just don't want no one to take offense. If I drop the sensor, it drops it over there. When I dropped the candle, it dropped it almost on that side.
That's your thing, and you're going to come at me with that. Well, you might get a response. That's all I'm saying.
We tried to play it on the Commodore, but whatever file that I had burned to the floppy disk just wasn't working properly. So our next best thing is I had to get an
we don't need to try to suck more money out of you.
Amiga emulator to play it. We could have done a Commodore 64 emulator, but then since I can't,
very upset if in 2 years from now I don't walk out into our parking lot and see 40 Ferraris. Like, I'm going to be really mad.
And since we can't play it on the Commodore, might as well play it on the system that has better graphics if I'm going to emulate it. Because it does have better graphics on the Amiga. Oh, I set it down. Derp. Amiga is capable of more. Let's try to get the scroll since the sensor's down, but probably not. And I think this game is meant to be silent. I wish it had some kind of sounds, but I guess that this game in particular does not. Since I don't own an actual Amiga, you know, we'll just use this sparingly for playing games, you know. I still prefer to play as many games as I can on the Commodore. But if you haven't heard me before, we are going to play the third game in the series after we beat this game in the series. And it's on DOS only, I believe. DOS and maybe Apple. And you could try to light the sensor at the witch's kettle thing, but I don't know if that'll work. We can't even get the stone tablet because the witch won't let me. So, can I light the sensor here? There is nothing here with which to light it. Yes, there is. There's fire right there. You could easily, but the witch probably wouldn't let me get close enough. More than likely, the witch probably wouldn't let me get close enough. Probably should get out of here before he turns into a frog again. Well, because I think no, I think I think last time we did it with the candle, maybe. Amiga's your favorite retro computer? If I had a wealthy benefactor, you know, we could get a real Amiga. But then, are there any good flash devices for the Amiga? And is it an expensive piece as well? You know, how expensive is the best or a good decent quality emulator? Not emulator, but a flash cartridge. Super cheap, and they pretty much play everything, right? Because I know for a Commodore, flash cartridges are a mixed bag. If you get the cheaper ones, they don't play everything. You got to pay up for more expensive ones, but then people argue on which ones are the best. And no one can make up their mind. Okay, so we are technically out of ideas at the moment. Until we can figure out how to get the scroll. And we did get one hint from a viewer at the end of last stream. I gave in for one little hint, and it was that we need the scroll in order to get the stone tablet from the witch. But we weren't told how to get the scroll, so we got to figure that out on our own. The controllers for which one? The Amiga or the Commodore? Oh yeah, the zombie in the house. And I don't think, what's his name was brave enough to stab the zombie, was he? Possible. Oh, that's right. This is just here. Okay. Going down there was just where we got the sensor. But to get out, we had to use the spell that takes us out of here, which was the windmill. Like those early puzzles that we did. Is it possible that we missed something underground as well? Examine intruder. I don't understand what you want me to examine. Can we examine each headstone separately? Like examine right headstone? Sabrina, that fiend of a vampire thinks he can scare us off. So it doesn't matter which one. It doesn't matter which one.
I'm going to be very upset if in 2 years from now I don't walk out
Amiga?
into our parking lot and see 40 Ferraris. Like, I'm going to be really mad.
Was the house east of here? Yes. I guess we'll do a save. I don't know where we're at. Last game loaded equals 4. Guess we'll go to 3. I don't There's eyes in the window, but when you examine, it just tells you the same thing. There's nothing unusual.
We're like Rocky Balboa up in this parking lot.
Enter house. Is the zombie going to... He's not here at the moment. Is he back in the box? Would we have to reopen the box to get him? Maybe. Yes, this time is out. There we go. Eric, stab zombie. Eric does nothing. Eric has the sword. Eric has the sword, he's a wuss. I'm afraid I can't do that right now. What did you have in mind? The zombie twiddles its sharp claws and advances to bring a flea. No ordinary weapon will dispose of a zombie. The zombie pounces, seeing his iron claws in the ground. So no ordinary weapon. We need magic. Oh yeah, we haven't. I don't know if we did try that, did we? Say Kadash. Nothing happens. I didn't have those channels or anything like that back then. Unfortunately, I may have actually watched it. Sure is, Oni. Sure is. We're just trying to figure out if there's a way to kill this thing. What if I drop coin? There's a silver coin. I don't think he wants them. I got my money back a long time ago. I'm pretty sure there's nothing underground that we missed. Unless there was something underground that we missed.
I'm Todd Rogers, the king of video games.
Not again, shouts Sabrina. There is that mysterious button.
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
But you push the button and nothing happens. Nothing happened before when we tried to solve the puzzle either. See, the passageway has been recently blocked with dirt and debris. Can we clear the passageway? Don't understand.
We're like Rocky Balboa up in this bitch.
If we go north into this door, it's just where we grabbed the sword. There's nothing else here, though. Up, down, nope. West, east. Yeah, I'm pretty sure east was just the crystal ball. I think that was all that was. And in this room, you can only go down, I believe. You can't go anywhere else. Try up. South. East. Oh, we can go east, but... because we can leave that area. West again. Down. There's not like another direction on the ladder, is there? Down. And that's where the creature
I hold
was.
over 2,000 world
records. Is riddles. And then what did we get? We got the scepter. This Griffin's not here anymore. Oh, we don't have the candle with us. We have the sensor though. Or do we still have the candle? No, no. Okay, I dropped the scepter and not the candle. That's right. I spelled sensor wrong. Well, it's light. The sensor is now lit. Candle is now lit. Wow. Yeah, pretty picky. Oh, sorry, I take the fifth. Well, I'll tell you what, if we don't finish this game today, we'll play it next Saturday instead of Sunday.
Are we going to fan the gas or are you going to pop the clutch?
I'm going to save it again before we do anything. A blurred,
fishy, fishy, fishy,
curdling
fish.
howl
A
erupts
fish,
from the
a
walls
fish,
of the
a
chamber.
fish, a fishy. Ooh.
Can we go into the chamber now? Aha! You're in the chamber of the not-so-evil wizard Zin. The wizard is in. Aha! Hello, Zin. Wizard. It seems our interest lies along similar paths. The witch has stolen an ancient tablet from me. Return it, and I shall show you the way to the fortress. Wish we could see his face better. I don't know if that's a graphical issue or if that's how it's supposed to be. Can we hold up the candle? Maybe the Shadow Wizard? Because sometimes when we enter a room, it looks like there's more to be loaded and then it disappears. See, if we go back in there, let's see if we take a look. See, it looks like... Oh, it was just the fire flame that was loaded. Maybe that's part of like a graphic thing. A blind person. Now that he is not doing that anymore, maybe we can grab the scroll now. The mysterious wind won't be there anymore. Or maybe we have to do the sensor again. Rolls away, won't be taken. Nope, we didn't solve this one yet. Burning incense, once united with the still night air, becomes overpowering. What does that mean? Rolls away, won't be taken. It's got different words now. Yeah, and it's got a different word. Same thing every time. Try to wave the sensor one room up here where this serious room is. Made progress, but still stuck. Yeah. No, last time before it said the scroll, the mysterious wind would blow the scroll out of reach. Now it's saying it's rolling away. It rolls away now. Instead of being blown away, now it's rolling away. And instead of saying out of reach, now it just says won't be taken. Well, we tried to before and we couldn't. We could try it now since we have a different message on the screen. We can't make sense out of these string symbols. Oh, Sabrina had to do it before, but Sabrina didn't really learn anything. Because she can read the scroll. It's a spell of laughter. It's a spell of laughter. Do you think we actually need the scroll? Or do you think I could just say, Sabrina, use laughter spell? Ugh. How about you get the scroll? What? What? That didn't work before. I'm pretty sure I tried that before. I'm almost positive I had her try it before. But that was before we talked to the wizard. Yeah, it makes no sense. I'm pretty positive. I'd have to go back through the last stream. I swear we tried that. I guess you gotta try everything, though. Yeah. We can't make sense out of the string symbols. And I bet Sabrina... I guess we just have to use the scroll. Yeah, that doesn't actually change anything, so... Alrighty. And if it's anything similar to the previous game, once an item is used, it's normally not used again. But that's not 100%, I guess. But I think in the first game, every item was only used once. So I'm going to drop the sensor. And get the scepter. No, we can't even get that at the moment. I'll just leave it for the moment. Just set everything on fire now. We're going to save just in case something goes wrong.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Use scroll. Use... How about Sabrina? I wonder if Sabrina has it. Sabrina... Use... Suddenly, the witch erupts with laughter. After a few moments, she becomes totally incoherent. Oh no, Air drinks some of the potion. That's okay. She's incoherent, that's all that matters. Grab tablet. Oh no. Drop. Scroll. Get tablet. Probably won't need the scroll anymore. Eric's going to turn into a frog, but he'll be fine in a moment. Hey, Froggy. Let's just kill some time. By just going in directions we can't go. Maybe. Maybe we'll just do inven. And then he'll return back to normal. I don't know if this is actually will do it. Go north once. We'll just do it this way. Maybe this is the better way. I'm back to normal, declares Eric. I don't know if there's a wait command. Yeah. Set wizard on fire, set witch on fire, set zombie on fire. Or we give this tablet to the wizard. There's nothing unusual considering where you are. I guess they won't let us examine it. And maybe I have to be specific. Examine stone tablet. There are none here. What's in my inventory? What do they call it? Stone tablet. Examine stone tablet. I spelled it right. There are none here. Okay, I guess they just don't want us to examine it. You can almost make out his face. It's just a little dark. Sabrina. Not ours to give. How about just drop it? This fellow won't let Potter out this chamber.
Look at his old little nature boy can look.
Maybe we just have to talk to him. I've already spoken, young ones. If you find a tablet, it may have an answer for me. May have an answer for me to you. Well, I tried to give it to you. Possibly. Give tablet to wizard. Ah, there we go. Lorelei is the word that I will let you across. Let me, do I have to write this word down? This is all I can promise, says the wizard tersely. Let's alt tab out of here. And I think I saved a Word document.
I got a charmed long staff.
Where is said Word document? Unless it didn't save and I lost it. I think all that was written in it was Kadash. I wonder if I actually put it in my downloads folder instead of on my desktop like I normally do. Let's see what this is. Nope. It's probably not in there.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
I have lost it. It's okay. I think all that was written on it was Kadash.
It's like, oh my God, a cow. We're gonna move.
I'll type that in. L-O-R-E-L-E-I. Just for the moment.
What is cars and all this? Woo!
You will remember, yeah. I've never seen an episode of Gilmore Girls, so can't help you there.
We've never met anyone who doesn't like lasagna.
Is the word that will let you across. Do you think that's the door down there that we can't enter? Or should we say that somewhere else? We don't say it here, right? Earth trembles and the thunder booms in the distance. Your presence is no longer I can't pronounce it right. Hit the proverbial road. Alright, dude. Maybe it didn't matter where we set it at. Maybe something else on the map will open up now. That wasn't there before, you know, maybe it's one of those things. We could say it here though, just going to enter the door, but it might just kick us down underneath, down here. That's okay. I'm wondering if you don't have to say it in a certain area. If it's just now something up there might be different. That's what I'm thinking. Could be wrong. What if we push the button now? You hear a whirring. Okay. How about if we say the word here, then push the button? Let's try that. Nothing happens. Before we do that,
Shivani, how about a moment of silence for the best-looking man on the face of this earth?
before we do that and say it in every single block of the game, let's just see if something had opened up so we don't have to do that. Because it'll take us a lot less time to just look around real quick than it would be to say that in every room, and then we end up not needing to. Oops, okay, never mind. Knock stump, we did that already. Let's see if we can go west of the castle now. See if anything else in the castle had opened up. No left or right rooms here. What about all the way down below? Okay, I'm still gonna look around for a second before we say it in every single room in the world. That's the house. Could possibly be we have to say it in front of the zombie. Or even right here. But first, we're going to say it here. This looks like the perfect place to start saying this word. Nothing changed here. Not unless it's down that hole there.
To be the man, you gotta beat the man, baby. And right now, woo, I am the man.
We have a candle now that we didn't have before. Is it lit? Lit so we can that doesn't make a difference. Okay, unfortunately, we have to escape with windmill. Beat the man, you gotta beat the zombie, baby. Oh, John Lovitz? Yeah, that's the ticket. Let's save game. In the previous game, you could not go north to go into a house like this. You had to say enter house. Okay, put that word in the chat again so I know how to spell it. Or I'll have to alt-tab out, and I don't want to alt-tab out. That didn't do it. Okay, I guess we gotta say it everywhere now. I want to go north to where those owls are at, too, and say it there. What if we have to say it inside the castle somewhere? Did we say it in every room? I think we did. Maybe not. He did not. It's a little too late because now we can't go through his dialogue again. Just gave us the word and said that would we were supposed to find, it was supposed to help us enter not the castle, but what was the word? Another place that we have to go to. To let us through, but let us through where? He mentioned something. What, it wasn't a castle, but it was another type of building. I don't know if it was. I don't think he said dungeon. Fortress was the word. Enter the fortress. There is one direction we did, a couple directions we didn't go outside the castle. One is by the witch, and one is by the owl. I say we go the owls. Walk around Stump South. Good morning. Good evening. Not good morning. Why did I say good morning? Good evening. You an MIA? Well, that's okay. You're back. I wonder if there was an easier way to go north and walk around the stump besides typing all this in. Because I found that accidental. I didn't actually think. We're playing an emulation on a Amiga. This game is on the Commodore, but I wasn't getting it working right. Eric drank some of the potion. Dang it. I was just trying to check something. Oops. Oh no, Eric turned into a frog again. I'll be back. Do we gotta really say it everywhere? Oh, no, Eric's back to normal. Okay. Dang, Eric. Maybe we don't have to go back for Eric. Maybe he just comes back to us when he's not a frog anymore. So, was there a spot that I didn't say the word? I don't think so. Was there? Maybe a couple spots underground? I said it here, I think, but we'll say it again just in case. We definitely said it here. Whoa! Is the candle lit? You think it's, the candle's not lit. Why is it not lit? So the candle's now not lit now.
Hail to the king, baby.
So we can't see nothing in here. Yeah, it's possible. Never thought of that. What, now we have to go back, wait, we don't have to actually go back underground completely, I don't think. I think if we just go east here, we'll be in the room where Flame is. I think we just gotta go...
Okay, who wants a tangwich?
North from here? Candle's now lit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive. Well, no, I can't say I'm almost positive, but I'm almost positive. I tried to go north here, but maybe I didn't. You think it's possible that we did not? Now, if I set the candle down, how do you use the candle? Do you just use the candle? Do you wave the candle? Do you raise the candle? Do you got to set the candle down? Will the candle be lit if I set it down? I wonder what's the proper way to use the candle. Do we just say use candle? Wave candle. Maybe it won't work. See, if I set it down, will it still be lit? Candle's lit. Possible. Holy Lord. Before you, a giant cobra rears its head. The only blocked exit is to the south. Ooh, isn't that awesome graphics? I love it. Very good graphics. We're gonna go south first. We're gonna save the game first. Probably won't be able to, but kill Cobra with sword. Probably
There's
won't.
a belt to left. That's gone. Let's watch it. Where is it? Is it out of the park? Yes. It's out of Tiger Stadium. Kirk Gibson has done it. He got it over the roof in right field, over the third.
Eric has not yet mastered the sword. It
ballpark.
has a mind, a legend of its own. The deadly serpent rears its ugly head and hisses ominously. Hope we just say hello. Well, hello to you too. The cobra strikes as sharp fangs sink into you, deeply into your leg. Lovely. So now if we go south, I'll probably die, right? Let's see. How long before the venom takes effect? Just curious. Because we just have to see the death. So we experience the full game. Your pulse quickens as you break into a cold sweat. Alright. Your vision dims, and your mind gradually slips into delirium. You grasp one final breath of life, before you fall to the ground dead. Eric and Sabrina will now have to complete the quest alone now, but without your guidance, their success is doubtful. Reboot. Just like with the zombie. Now I have to go use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Actually, you guys want to see the snake again? Okay, you guys can have something to look at while I'm away. Only be a minute. Back. Let's see. I had an idea that possibly the only way to use the sword is to use the word Kadash, but maybe it's only a certain time as well to say the word. Nothing happens. Can't do that right now. Yeah. What did you have in mind? It's got to be more descriptive. Well, we haven't tried going west or east in here. Can't go that, can't go that. What if the snake was here the whole time? And I just never went north? Jeweled scepter, candle, silver coin, powerful broadsword. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? Actually, I don't. So let's load save 1, right? Where are we at this point in the game? We have the scepter and the broadsword at this point, though. Oh yeah, that creature was still here. She kept giving me hints and clues that I don't have anymore because we didn't write them down. And I wonder if we need some of her hints and clues. Noble wayfarers, pause. I say as you wander on your way. I am the teller of truthful tales. Heed my words upon your trails. And then she disappears. But she'll show back up again. Why don't we stick around for a bit and see if she shows back up again. Yep, it was here the whole time. So, that spell did not unlock this. Just want to see if she'll just show back up if I just move around. I don't know if I had to do certain things for her to show up. Nope. Let's just see if there's anything important. Bring all protection you can afford. Arm yourself with ring, shield, sword. Leave not the scepter. Carry it free. Talk with wise owl in the tree. I remembered that part. I do remember that one. But we only have the sword and the scepter. We don't have the ring and the shield. So we still need a ring and a shield. But was there a third clue from this lady? I don't remember. Just gonna wander a bit around again and find out. Where we go back to our current save. She's back. The Dark Prince is alive and well. He summoned the power of fiery hell with crimson wings and flew away. Now Zin is ruler and here to stay. I I'm thinking not. I think we have to get those on our own, then talk to the owl. The owl won't help us. The owl won't even talk to us. I've tried to talk to the owl. It just won't work. Just want to see if the spectral sage shows up one more time or if that was it. Before we reload our save, you know? If there's another way to talk to the owl, I don't know what it is. Oops. Let's go south and east one more time. And then we'll probably move on.
Open-faced club sandwich.
And I think that's it. Yes, I did try that. I remember trying to saying hello to the owl with all three pieces. I've done that. Offer, give, snake, Sanic, coin. It's not ours to give. You probably do you think the snake would want a scepter? Nobody here wants it. Try waving the scepter. Nothing happens. I always leave and come back because then he doesn't bite me, because we get one attempt before he does the same thing every time. Yeah, maybe something else will do it. But we still don't know what we're supposed to do now. Nothing. Was there anywhere we didn't go? Because that tree. Trees are enchanted. Colors shimmer over their surfaces. Examine path. Path is heavily overgrown and sometimes hard to follow. I think I have examined this, but we will look anyway. I probably said examine eyes or something, because I wasn't sure what those were. Examine path. Sometimes hard to follow. Examine cave. Maybe that's supposed to be a cave. You know, in the first game, those eyes were there too, but we couldn't go north. It's dark inside. It's dark inside. Can we take the branch? The branch is just hanging over our heads there. How about whole branch? Don't budge. Those eyes are probably supposed to be the bats that are in the cave. What's that word again? Lorelei? Yeah, okay. Did I make sure that I went north and south here? Okay. Either we have to do something with the zombie, the snake, or we have to find out how we're supposed to get into the fortress. How are we supposed to get into the fortress? Did we say it in every room in this place? Oh, I want to go down. Help us, wizard. Perhaps Sabrina could help. Oh, I forgot to put the comma. Comma, comma, comma. Comma chameleon. I know we said it here. I know we said it down there. We even tried to enter the room. See, there's no coffer anymore, is there? Because the first game, the ring was in the coffer. I don't think if there isn't even a coffer there, those words just might be there, but not actually meaning there's one in the room. You know, because that was last game. Well, would that be a table? A box? Not here. Move table? Won't budge. Who doesn't know that word, altar? Is that even a table? I'm thinking maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a decoration from the first game left over. Yeah, you're probably right. But since we're out of ideas, we have to think of outside the box, you know. I don't think we said it in every room underground, so we'll just go down. Now we can walk around the stump where we couldn't before. Which is funny, huh? You don't think we have to give the items to him one at a time, right? Nobody here wants it. Well, he isn't here. No, wait, it isn't here. Don't I have a coin in my pocket? Yeah. I do think that's exactly what it is. But since we're out of ideas, I was trying everything. That was my original guess anyway. You know, I don't know. Knock on the stump again. Oh, we did not go down the stump. That's right. This is where we thought we had to do something with one of the items. A twisting coil of green fire snakes out from the stump, grabs you in its fiery length, and hurls you, all of you, backwards. That's what happens if you knock on the stump from here, but I think if you knock on the stump from back there, you get to go in. PS3 emulator for the Android. I guess that's kind of cool, except I don't ever play games like that on my phone. These days, I don't play games pretty much at all, ever, unless I'm streaming. I save everything for streaming. Wave step red stump. Oh, okay. So we can't actually do that. We just have to enter stump, I think. We have to go north to enter the stump. And was there writing on this stump? Yeah, I think it said knock. Knock here. There still could be something to do with this stump, though, besides entering it. Those are all backwards. It won't go. Can I spell or what? I think we can still enter the stump, though. Can we enter it? Can't go in there. I think I have to say windmill now, don't I? That's the only way in now. Maybe it's just blocking us out because we don't really need to go down there anymore. Except for when we have to say windmill to get out of that one place. Maybe that's... I don't know. When we first started the game, did we have to knock on the stump to get into it the first time around? Because if that's the case, then this is for nothing here, so... Do we even know if that's a button? Why don't we push it? Why don't you push it? hear a whirring noise. I'm pretty sure we said it even here, too. That's the room where the crystal ball was. We entered the room. The lady with the crystal ball was there. Also the vampire. Lady scared away the vampire, I think. But then we got kicked out. And that's when the dirt and rubble fell. And we couldn't re-enter it again. So it's probably a room that we can never enter again. More than likely. Yeah, the vampire tried to get us there. What if I should be saying Kadash everywhere again? Those mushrooms? Careful, those are evil and deadly. Sabrina cries no, but in vain. As you touch the mushrooms, a scream starts in your mind, growing until your head shakes with the sound. In terror, you fall to the ground, quivering. Sabrina tries to break the spell, and Eric holds down your limbs. Finally, Sabrina breaks the spell, and you recover, but the shriek still echoes in the back of your head. Wicked. That was worth it. I said the word here, right? Let's see. We are out of options at the moment until we can figure out A, where to say this word, or B, what to do with the zombie. Yes. It did. Might as well save again. I wasted a bunch of time. Let's say the word here, but I think I did already. We haven't tried that. Postage note reads, from Carol Thurg, handle with care. Is that important information? Zombie won't allow it. It is Ruby. Handle, isn't it? Was it here? Oh, terrified that you will set its dry rag clothing on fire. The zombie flees the house. Oh, now we have a rat. It appears no one has been here for some time. Everything is in a state of disarray. Some things are getting heavy. Well, probably don't need the candle now. Now we know what the candle was for. We now have a rat. Is that a sack? It's a magic sack. Oh, man. In the sack, there is a gleaming black ring, a strange-looking flute. Now we got the ring. A mouse, ring, coin, burlap sack. Well, we don't need the sack now. Can we get the scepter? No. Flute for the snake, maybe? Oh, that's what you said, too. Rat for the owl? I thought, well, I don't know, but for the moment, I'm going to say the rat could be for that door we can't enter. What game were we playing where we had a rat? What was that other point and click game that we played? It was before we started the vampire series. But we had a rat in that, and the rat was for getting into a room that we could not get into. Rat is probably for the owl. Can we put things in the sack? Well, I'll be damned. The magic sack. The rat chased the cat in the other game. I think that was the game even before that one, maybe. Or was that the same one? Zombie solved everything. Well, maybe. We're gonna leave the candle still. Yeah, food on snake sounds like a good idea. We'll save one more time. Play a song. Playthrough, maybe, yeah. The loathsome reptile is hypnotized by the enchanting melody. It turns and slithers away, fading into the darkness of the cavern. Ooh, nice. Uh-huh. Whoa. You are in Fair Deal Sam's place of business. Let's save first. I am just the thing for you. I have just the thing for you, but it's not free. Okay, what is it? We have coins. What's his name? Sam? It's in the sack. Shoot. Let's drop something here. Or put something else in the sack. Put flute. Okay. Well, I know I shouldn't do this, but I'll let you have this sphere of annihilation. Whoa, we have a sphere of annihilation. Glowing sphere. The faint outline of a creature can be seen on the sphere's surface. The figure flickers. Sometimes it resembles a man, sometimes a horse. What a fair deal. Sounds hot. Yeah. Sometimes a man, sometimes a horse. You still need the shield, though. Can't go in that direction. Oh. Oh, hello there. Is this the castle fortress thing? You're standing on a high ledge. Salmon. Ground? It's not ground. Seems rather open-minded. Examine castle? That's not a castle. That's a fortress. Across the chasm, the fortress towers above a menacing skull carved into the mountainside. Jump in the eye socket. Can we go north? Up. Let's see. Use spear. Maybe we have to fly. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. You hear the voice of the sage. You are unprepared. Oh, so that's where we do have to say it, though. We are unprepared. We still don't have the shield. We have everything but the shield. So, now what do we do? Where is the shield? Sphere probably won't count as the shield. We could still try giving the rat to the owl. Maybe the owl will give us the shield. Oh no. I forgot to walk around the stump, because we don't always have to do it. Gosh dang it. Well, it's okay. A few extra seconds. We'll be back out in no time. Yeah, it is inconsistent. It is. Sometimes I have to walk around it, and sometimes I don't have to walk around it. I'm still proud of myself for figuring out that I had to walk around it. We would have been stuck there for ages. If I didn't figure I had to walk. See, the first game would not have ever had something like that. Walk around the stump. They would not have had that. I thought I was dumb for even trying it. Uh-oh. Did it not work this time? Now it's not working. Push button. You think that has something to do with it? Do we need it to say whirring sound, or is the whirring sound bad? Well, let's find out if this is the right one. Maybe the whirring sound is bad. I never ever would have thought of that. I never would have thought that the button had something to do with the trapdoor. I'm just going to hit south. Well, I'll be damned. You guys are smarter than me. Limp tree. Is the rat in the sack? The owl grabs the mouse and flies away hooting. Very kind of you. If you ever need me, just whistle. Is that what the flute's for? No, that's not what the flute's for. Okay. But what's here now? Now how do we get, we use the flute, yeah. Maybe we just whistle. The owl flutters by hooting, sorry, you'll have to manage this problem on your own. Alright, so we did that, but we still gotta find the dumb shield. Whistle in the bat cave. Maybe Batman will appear. We whistle to the owl probably when we have all the items. Or that. Be strong enough to carry all of us? You have to manage this problem on your own. So, where's the shield? Is our buddy Sam still gone? Think so? Nope. Nothing happens. We don't have the candle anymore. I think we tried that. I don't feel there's a puzzle here. But did we drop the lit candle here? Did we or didn't we? Because we don't have the candle anymore. Now Sam's out to lunch. That's funny. Would a candle be used twice? So far, just like the first game, every item's used once, but just don't know. Candle's not lit now. I think when we set the candle down, you know, it unlights every time. Keep jumping again on that one. A few more shrooms. I don't think that's a good idea. Nothing happens. Oops. So if I set down candle, it's probably going to unlight itself, isn't it? Will I even be able to see it? The night breeze kills the candle's flame. Within sight, there is a candle. Oh, so we can actually see the candle now. Well, we could try. Maybe the shield wasn't what was needed to be completed, and it was just that. But I have a great point there. To speak the word, the eyes in the distance glow light as if fire has been ignited from within. A tongue of flame shoots forth and grabs the ledge, forming a bridge to Carol Thurg. Wasn't that name mentioned in the box? In a burst of horrific image of the vampire materializes before you. You have played into my hands, laughs the vampire. Did you truly believe I knew nothing of your journey and your plans to do away with me? Did you think it would be that easy? Sabrina will be mine in time. Her brother I will give to my demon. In the meantime, you will await my pleasure in the pit. Eric disappears along with the vampire as you and Sabrina are thrown carelessly into a dark, dank pit. Good thinking there. You wake up in a deep pit. Sabrina lies next to you, unconscious. You are in the pit wherein the vampire keeps only the most illustrious guests. You assume? Possibly. I'm just going to assume that everything back there was completed because we probably can't go back now. So, yeah, mosh pit. Examine room. There's nothing overly unusual here. Examine water. It looks wet. We go up, down, west, east, south, north. Okay, so there's something to do here. Can't actually leave just yet, so wake up Sabrina. We try in vain. Sabrina is still out cold. Okay. Sabrina, I don't think that'll work now. You're out cold. You're out cold, silly. Oh man, the inconsistency there is funny. She's talking in her sleep. Yeah. Just try again. Maybe you gotta do multiple times. Pour water on Sabrina. Where are we? She asked the bewildered princess. She rises slowly to her feet and brushes the dust from her armor. It worked. Now can we go west, east, south, oops, north, up. Try to climb up the pit, but slide down the greasy wall. Sabrina, it's hopeless. Down. Ooh, follow the water. Your mouth is swollen and bruised when you pucker your jaw locks. Well, so much for that. Can't whistle. Sabrina, whistle. Oh, I didn't spell it right. Jeez. Tried to autocorrect it, then I didn't even do it right. The owl flutters by and drops a branch with a beehive at Sabrina's feet. My debt is repaid, fair one. You're on your own now. The owl hoots. Well, what the hell are we supposed to do with a beehive? Maybe I'll just drink some water anyway. The water is refreshing but heavy with the taste of minerals. The scratchy sensation leaves your mouth and throat. Yeah. We're getting stung by bees over and over again. Thanks, Mr. Owl. Whistle. Nope, still can't. So that wasn't the solution. I guess Sabrina had to whistle. Examine branch. The branch is fairly large, but it is extremely light, like driftwood. Examine bee hive. There are none here. Examine hive. Beehive is empty. Take beehive. Take branch. Now, what shall we do with the branch in the beehive? The beehive is empty. Now we have a branch. What would the branch do? What would the beehive do? Do we still have all the stuff in our inventory? No, we don't. We lost everything. Now we just have a branch and a beehive. We don't even have all the other items anymore. They are now gone. Probably not needed anymore. Except for the scepter. That might be needed, but we don't even know. We never needed the scepter yet. Use branch climb, which doesn't make any sense, but you'll have to do that for yourself. Wave branch. Fill beehive with water. Sorry, I don't understand. What the hell would I do with a beehive and a branch? Examine ground. There was a hole in the floor into which the water is running. Oh, really? How did you know that, Joe Blow? Guess? Did you guess? It's kind of in the graphic. I thought it was just hitting the ground. I didn't realize it was a hole. Examine a hole. The hole is small. Given the amount of water that passes through it, it is located at the bottom of the pit and opens into another pipe which bears the water elsewhere. Enter hole.
Good.
You're kidding,
Bad.
of course.
I'm the guy with the gun.
Put branch in hole. That didn't do anything. The branch is not in the hole. Yeah. Beehive plugs the hole and water begins to fill the pit. Ah, we'll float now. Okay, how long will it take for the water to fill up the hole? You can't go in the direction. The water rises, reaches your knees. We go west, east. Water is now over your shoulders. Okay, hooray! You and Sabrina have escaped the pit by floating up with the branch. Thought I had to climb, not swim. You're in a damp, dark cavern overlooking a deep pit. An exit lies north. Within sight, there is unconscious Prince Eric. Oh, well, do we get Eric back? Wake up, Eric. Eric wakes with great difficulty, but soon he is up. Hello, Eric. Hello to you too. Okay. Does he still have the sword? You carry only yourselves and your clothing. So we don't even have the branch now? We didn't use the branch. Did we use the branch? I got the branch back. Maybe we didn't need the branch. Maybe it was just the beehive. Ah, it's possible. You were in a maze of dungeon caverns. Twisty passageways lead north, south, east, and west. A salty breeze blows through the chamber. Let's save. We'll start with east. We're standing by a long, lonely seaside. A seagull flies by. A lone path leads west, so we can't go north, or south, or east. Examine shore. Right. We'll go west. You are in a dark dungeon cavern. A passage leads north. Within sight, there is a powerful broadsword. Can we get the broadsword? Is that our sword? Are we getting our stuff back? It can't be lifted. Oh, this is Eric's sword. Eric gets sword, because I couldn't get it before either. Eric is glad to have the sword back in his possession. Let's go back east and go north once. No, west. South? Wait. Are we stuck here now? I didn't get to go north in the previous room. We cannot go back to where we were. I would like to reload for a second. The jeweled scepter. It was not letting me go back to get the scepter. I wonder if we can only get one item.
Kneel before Zod!
No, we can. That's weird. Well, I'm not going to complain, but, you know. It wasn't letting me leave this room after we got the sword. Eric, say Kadash. Okay. North. Oh, north let us back out of this room. Wait a minute. Oh, I won't say nothing. So I kind of feel like an idiot, but I didn't try north because I thought north was somewhere else. These tunnels lead north, south, and east and west. Go east first. Stand another part of the dungeon. Exits are to the north and west. Within sight, there is the black ring. Get ring. You're in a damp dungeon cavern. The sound of water can be heard. To the west, passages lead east and west. You're in a cavern before a roaring waterfall, which plummets from the unseen heights. Passages lie south and east. We're gonna get lost. A strange subterranean garden led by enchanted stream. An exit lies north. Examine flower. Can't spell flower. These plants look weird. Let's not bother them. Okay, Sabrina. Anything behind the waterfall? You know, games like to hide things behind waterfalls sometimes. Go behind waterfall. Oh ho ho ho! You are in the troll's den, an annex behind a waterfall. Before you start to land stands a large burly troll. Well, I'll be damned. Maybe he's a friendly troll. Say hello. Would you like your things back? Yes. The troll replies with a Bronx cheer. Hey, they did Bronx cheer in the first game. That shakes the cavern and throws a handful of mud at the three of you. Is he being a jokester? The troll, what did the troll want in the first game? Mud from his mud hole. Good lord. Say hello. What if I say no? I'm sorry, I don't understand. Yes. The troll replies with a Bronx cheer that shakes the cavern and throws a handful of mud at the three of you. He probably wants something. Eric, attack. Troll. The prince flails the sword enthusiastically. So enthusiastic that you regain consciousness. When you regain consciousness, he hurriedly begs your forgiveness. Sabrina, don't be angry. After all, he was only following your orders. The troll eyes Eric's sword in amazement and runs out of the den. So this is where we had to use the sword? Out of all things? Hey, unnamed. I thought it was going to be for the vampire. So what's here? Where's our stuff? Yeah. Can't go north. Down. Up. West. I think he only used it once to pry something. I think I tried to use it for something else, but it didn't work. I think it was only used to pry the grate open. Or no, was it the box too? Oh, it was the box too, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I forgot about the box. You're right, I'm wrong. It was the box too. So there's nothing unusual in this room. So the troll didn't have our stuff. Was he lying the whole time? Hopefully we didn't lose our stuff now. Well, what do we do now? Exit waterfall? That didn't gain us anything. Should we re-enter it? Let's re-enter it. Oh, the troll is back. Okay. So... Right. I'm just curious if there's like something with this guy though. There could be more of a trick to it. Eric. Say Kadash. Okay, how about I say Kadash? Say hello again. I'd like to back your things. Yes. Troll applies to the Bronx cheer that shakes the cavern and throws a handful of mud at the three of you. So maybe there we have to get something else. What do you mean I muck the order? Maybe not? Oh, okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're going to exit here for now, because I believe we don't have anything for him. I don't want to give... Unless he needs the scepter. I mean, we haven't done anything. Let's save. Did we? We haven't saved in a while. Maybe we have. Let's just save again. Save it to an older save. No. Actually, we need the ring and the scepter. Yeah. We never got the shield yet. Okay, we'll come back. Maybe there's something in this cave that he wants. We didn't go in all directions yet, so... Kick troll in the nuts. And we didn't go north from here. Looks like other. The dungeon looks like the others. Passes lead to the north, south, and east again. Let's go north in the middle first, before we get lost. It's really close to the end of the stream, so we might just save this for next time, but we'll see. We could be close to the end, but... There are another area of dungeons that are tunnels to the north, south, and east. Oh, good lord. This cavern has only one exit to the south. Oh. There is the glowing spear. Suddenly a troll appears out of the darkness of the caverns. Is that the troll from behind the waterfall, or is this a different troll? Huh, these monkeys sure chatter loudly, chuckles the troll to himself. Oh, go get under roofs. He has the sack. He has our sack. You have to do that for yourself. The troll sneaks off and into the caverns as quietly as he came. He's behind the waterfall. We know this. He's funny though. In a small, musty cavern, a rusty lever protrudes from the wall. Exit goes west. Pull lever. The gate of iron bars crashes down, blocking the only exit left. Pull lever. That's already been done. Uh-oh. It didn't tell us we could enter the hole. Push lever. Okay. It said, did it say gate? Oh, the gate of iron bars, but enter hole. There's none here. The trolley thing comes back. These monkeys sure chatter loudly, chuckles the troll to himself. I don't think we're screwed. Attack again. Eric swings the sword wildly, just narrowly missing you and Sabrina. The troll runs away in terror. Eric must have frightened him. He doesn't have our sack, though. Maybe it's a cave. We're already in it. Okay, for now, I guess we have to go in one of the directions we didn't go, which is was it north or did we go north? Well, I think we went north. We gotta go south again to go to one of the directions we didn't go. Yeah. I think it was to the east. I decided let's not go that way yet, I think. Next to the north and west. Go north. The troll is here again. Only a troll appears out of the dungeon. The dungeon cavern looks like others. Passages lead to the north, south, and east. I think he wants the spear. Are you sure you want to do that? It is a spear of annihilation, remember? Oh, okay. Afraid my few powers are nothing this close to our enemy. Grab that. Good idea, but that won't work. The troll sneaks off from the caverns quietly as he came. Ooh. You are in an eerie room built among tall marble pillars. A basin of clear water and two statuettes are before you. An exit leads south. Ooh. In the last game, though, he was only in one single room. Examine petroleum basin. There's nothing overly unusual here. Basin. Full of crystal clear blue water. I'll save first, but maybe we could drink the water. Water, although tepid, is refreshing and pure. Say Kadash. Splash Sabrina. Well, I don't know about that one. Let's go east here, though. Stand in a dark cabin. Exits lead to the east and west. East it is. Examine statues, possible. You're in a north-south castle corridor. A long saffron runner extends towards a forbidding archway. Side chambers lie east and west. Holy Lord. It is a dragon. You are in the dragon's den, facing a large dragon. Say hello. That fails to attract the dragon's attention. Use fear. You have to do that for yourself. The scepter. It's not here. Did we not pick up the scepter? Not yet, we haven't. Take it, Ash. Okay. Eric, attack dragon. Mistaking you, Sabrina, and Eric for insects, the dragon swings his tail and bats you out of the room. Well, at least we didn't die. So he's still there, right? So that's another mystery. Maybe the scepter is for him, but we'll find out at a later date. Can we go north in this room? Shrouded in complete darkness, and we don't have a candle. Can't go in the direction. Something's lurking in the darkness. Strange metallic crunching noises penetrate the chilling silence. Sabrina, tugging your arm. Let's get out of here. Alrighty. That's a good idea. That's possible. Whoa! Extends towards a forbidding archway. Side chamber. Oh, we didn't go into this one. You were in a broad chamber. The floor is glued. Gold, not glue, gold with droplets of blood. An armed centaur rears before you. Say hello. Centaur faces your group with his savage eyes and says nothing. Say Kadash. Okay, the centaur cocks his bow and aims. Uh-oh. Go. Oh, that's right. The spear did mention a horse, didn't it? Do we use the spear or give him the spear? It's the spear of annihilation. Maybe he helps us. The spear tumbles along the floor and bursts into purple smoke. You hear a strangled cry. When the mist clears, the centaur is nowhere to be seen. His bow and arrow are left behind. Really? Maybe this is how we kill the dragon. Like Atari's Adventure. Or with an arrow, at least. You're forgetting something. Let's get out of this room for a second. Do we have to combine the two? Load bow, knock arrow, something like that, maybe. Put arrow on bow. Okay, can you use the word combine? Combine bow and arrow. Did I say knock wrong? Yeah, I did. Draw bow. Okay. So it looks like Joe Blow might have been right on this one. Let's just do it again just to make sure. Load bow. It's already been done. Shoot. Dragon. Bow. Twang! The arrow simply bounces off the dragon's thick scales. Within sight, there is steel-tipped arrow. Say hello. Jeez. But we got to kill the troll with the bow and arrow. Maybe that's it. Load bow. Oh, it's still loaded, huh? Okay. Let's see if the troll will come back, or we'll just go right to him to the waterfall. It doesn't get his attention. Maybe we should have said hello after shooting the dragon with you. I didn't think about that. You think that's something? Before we move on to the troll? Because maybe we did skip a step. Well, so let's try it. Twang. Say hello. Nope. Okay, get arrow. Maybe we need the scepter. Okay. I'm wondering if I should quit or not quit. I'm getting kind of tired. I wish I knew how much was left. Wang, the arrow strikes the troll's rocky hide with a dull thud and bounces up harmlessly. Well, I'll be damned. I think it might be the scepter, but I think the scepter's in the sack. He's got my stuff. Right? Where's the scepter? Is it... Where is the scepter? Are you sure I've had it down? You sure it wasn't in the sack? I thought it was in the sack before we did all this. He has the sack. Would you like your things back? Maybe? Yes.
Oh, Henry. That's one of our top-selling candy bars.
Give me my
It's got chocolate,
sack.
peanuts, nougat. It's delicious, scrumptious, outstanding.
In the sack? Yes. I would like my things back. Troll flies to the Bronx chair, shakes the cavern, and throws a handful of mud at the three of you. Type it. Give me a break. Break me off one of your, that Kit Kat bar. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I did yes the first time we went in there. Should I say yes? You think that makes a difference? Okay. Okay. I think say yes is just like me doing a spell. Offer is not the word drop. Throw mud at troll. Not in the inventory. Alright, I'm gonna call it here though, guys. And we'll figure this out next week. Now, if we run into the same situation as we did with Transylvania and we finish the game within the first half hour, we'll just do random stuff like game shows or something on Commodore, like I did last time. Make possibly requests for the Commodore, but we'll see. Because that's what happened with Transylvania. I think we ended up beating the game within the first half hour of the stream. But it is time for me to get off here. We're out of options at the moment. Well, we could possibly think of something, but let's just think about it and we'll come back to this. Well, that's the thing, is that I didn't I have a weird mindset about that. I have a weird mindset of people finding these in the future and wanting to watch them. They might rather have, it might be better if I start a new playthrough from the beginning of the stream and not somewhere in the middle of the stream. I don't know if that's a wrong way to look at things, but that's how I look at things. There's nothing planned for tomorrow. But I think Tuesday is our members movie night. So, let's see. And not everything in this command is correct. But I think I did update it for the members movie night at least. Come on. No, that's not even correct. I didn't even update it. But it's supposed to be tomorrow, Tuesday though. We went with Tuesday because I didn't want to do it on Wednesday. Atari 8-bit? It is true, we haven't done that in a while. We can do Atari 8-bit tomorrow. Just keep in mind that a lot of the better games can't always be played on that either, because I don't have the best Atari 8-bit flash cartridge. It can play a majority of the good stuff, but stuff that was like disc only sometimes don't always work. Multiple disc games, unless someone went out of their way to do the work to combine them ahead of time, I don't have a way to do that with the back bit. There's no way to combine them. There's also not a way to burn to floppy if I did have a floppy disk drive like off the back with the Commodore for the back bit. That'd be a nice option too. All right.
Groovy.
Atari 8-bit for tomorrow. Movie night for Tuesday and television for Wednesday. We'll figure out the rest of the week later. All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.